YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. I wasn't gonna make a video of this, but I love hearing feedback, and I need for y'all to talk to me, cause sometimes y'all talk to me. I need y'all to comment on this. Comment on this. My country accent. Comment on this. I just see, shout out to Netflix. Like, I haven't seen Netflix in a while because it's expensive. Netflix is $20 a month, y'all. But you know, I had to get it for my Unsolved Mysteries. I am so in love with that show. That is my favorite show of all time. But Netflix got some good stuff on, y'all. Like, I was like, you know what? Let me scroll. Let me try to get my money's worth. Maybe they got some. And sure enough, Vince McMahon documentary is good. They don't really talk about the victims. They really talk about him. And they talk about the victims for like 10 minutes, which is kind of weird. But I don't think the man is guilty. I need to see more receipts. I'm sorry. Like, where's the receipts? Like, R. Kelly got receipts. You got forged documentation. You got video. You got audio. We know R. Kelly is guilty because of the video footage and the audio, right? Vince McMahon is just hearsay. So I can't say if he's guilty or not. It sounds plausible. It sounds possible. But I'm like, I'm not convinced. So, yeah. Certain things about him was kind of, I feel like he comes off as a very business savvy person, and he lacks empathy, and due to that, people think he's guilty of what he's being accused of. But for me personally, I need some receipts. That's just how I am. That's just how I see it. Like, even with Bill Cosby, I'm not completely convinced because it's just hearsay. Like, there's no videos. I've seen the documentary for Bill Cosby. I don't remember all of it, but I'm not completely convinced because, again, it's just hearsay. But the next thing that I saw that was so good, and I just had to talk about it, was Ashley Madison. Ooh, Ashley Madison. I've never heard of it. And it was a picture of this beautiful white couple, good looking couple. I'm not gonna hold them. Look like Barbie and Ken. And they were a Christian couple. And it just broke my heart because he didn't just cheat. He's a serial cheater. And what happened was he made a profile on Ashley Madison. And he never met nobody on the site. However, he did cheat on his wife with multiple people, and this is the part that broke my heart. And I'm like, I felt so bad for her. I felt so bad for her. And I'm not a big fan of therapy. Therapy, I feel like it is good for certain situations. Like, I took my son to therapy, and he told me something. He said something in therapy that he would never tell me at home. So yes, it does work for people who don't want to talk about certain things. I definitely promote that. I feel like this couple on Netflix, they need therapy desperately, because there's no way that you can convince me that this man is normal. This man has a sickness. And why do I say that? This man, and it's not just because he lied about being a Christian. I feel like, yes, that's number one, because that shows oxymoron hypocrisy. That you can come on a vlog, come talking about you a Christian husband, and you cheat on your wife. And what he did is just horrific. There's different levels of cheating. For me personally, you know, if I get cheated on with a person, like from my mate's job or something, or you know what I'm saying, like you met the hoe at a bakery or something. You met the hoe at a barbershop. You met her at a party. That's forgivable. What's not forgivable is he tried to sleep with her friend. And that's just not very narcissistic to me, because it's like you're trying to sever her friendship. And the crazy part is she said that this friend stopped talking to her and she never understood why. And they're married, so I'm pretty sure she told him this and he's just like didn't know why. And it's like, yo, that could happen to anybody. That's scary, because it's like, how many of us have had friends that just stopped talking to us and we didn't know why? You know, so sometimes it's because they're assholes. But it's very interesting with this story, because it just, I couldn't deal with it. Like, she's a very strong woman. Every woman is different. I'm not going to say she's stupid for taking her husband back, because at the end of the day, they've been married for a long time. And who wants to start over again? And then they have multiple kids together. So when you have multiple kids together and they're little, it's very hard to get divorced, because how are you going to explain to the kids that you're no longer a family? You know, it's kind of easy when you have the one kid, but when you have multiple kids, it's harder. And I can only imagine, like, she's not trying to be a single mom of 4 kids. Who's trying to do that? Who's trying to find another house to live in? And that's too much work. You know, it's easier to just stick with what you know, because the sad truth is most men cheat. It's just the level of cheating that you are willing to accept. So for me personally, if I find out you telling me that, and this is how it happened. So someone hacked the account, and they did it because of Ashley Madison apparently was making too much money. So they were jealous, and it was like a competition thing. And, you know, so everyone's thing gets hacked. And so he comes clean, because his thing is on Twitter. And he comes clean to his wife, like, I made a profile, but I didn't meet nobody. But then he finally comes clean, like, I've been cheating on you for years with strippers. Now, for me, no, that's not forgivable. I'm sorry, because you're paying for ass. You're paying for ass. And then we all know that strippers are entertainers, okay? They're there for one purpose. They're there to entertain you. So for you to put your dick in a stripper, it shows like you're desperate. It shows that you have no self-control. And then it's like you're spending our money on a stripper that don't even like you. Like, she don't like you. I don't understand men like that. Like, she don't like you. You are a customer. Like, literally, you are a customer. You are one of many. So why would you stick your dick in that? Like, I don't like, I think I told y'all, my military ex told me he messed with a prostitute. That fucked my head up. And I'm like, no, I can't. Like, we all sin, but damn, that's some shit that I'm not willing to. And he claimed it happened before me. He said it happened before me. But no, like, I feel like certain shit is just a no, that's a dub. Prostitutes, strippers, you trying to talk to my friend. Like, anybody who tries to talk to you, tries to sleep with your friend, it's not even a sexual thing. That's narcissism, actually, because that's on some Color Purple shit. You're trying to isolate me so I don't have a friend. Or you're jealous of our friendship. Because that's how and that's why I feel like they need therapy. Because for some men that cheat, it is a sexual thing. It is they just want to get their rocks off. But then on the flip side, it's an emotional thing. They have mommy issues. They may have been molested. So it's kind of like, it's weird, you know, for men. I know for women, they want to feel that love, whatever. For a man, though, I think it's, I don't know. But if I was in her shoes, I would want to know, why were you, because it's jealous of my friendship. You were jealous of our friendship. Why? Why are you so insecure that you try to sleep with my friend? It's not a sexual thing. There's a lot of pretty girls in the world, so I don't want to hear, oh, she's pretty. I don't want to hear that. It's you. You know, you have a sickness. I feel like that's a sickness. Like, that's a sickness. Why would you try to get with your wife's friend? Why would you do that? And then the woman stopped talking to your wife, and I can only imagine, like, she probably vented out to, because us as women that are good friends, when we lose our friends, we it's like losing a man. It's like losing a puppy. We're distraught. We're very upset. We're like, we don't know what's going on, and you standing there like, you don't know what the fuck happened, and you're the reason why her friend don't talk to her no more. Like, that is unforgivable. I'm sorry. That's just unforgivable. And that's like, I wish them the best of luck. She took him back. I pray to God that they go to counseling, because and I'm a person, like, I don't really believe in that shit, because for adults, because everybody I know that's been to therapy, they just are not doing well. I believe in therapy for children, but for them, they need it bad. Like, he had sex with multiple women over the years. It wasn't just, oh, you know, I met somebody at work and, you know, we wasn't talking for a while. You wasn't, because like with Peter, perfect example. He started messing with Amina because him and Tyra were not having sex. He was sleeping on the couch. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense why he cheated, because they wasn't fucking. The man has needs, like, you know, and just like they actually talked about that. It's a biracial couple, and she has on box braids or whatever. It's an older couple. She said she was previously married and she cheated on her military husband because obviously he was in the military, and when he would be in other countries, it would be for months at a time. Yeah, that makes sense. Because like when I was with my military ex, I saw him every single month. So we was good. But to go 6 months to 8 months without seeing your man, yeah, you might cheat. Yeah, that's understandable. And then she said she wasn't sexually satisfied in another relationship, so that made sense. However, the men on this docuseries, they actually said that they were happy. The one who slept with the strippers and tried to get with her friend, he said that he was sexually satisfied, y'all. He said he was sexually satisfied by his wife, that he was happy, everything was fine. So why, sir, were you having sex with strippers, multiple strippers? You try to have sex with her friend. Why? And this is what I need to ask my men. I feel that is a sickness at that point. Like, you're not, that's a sex addiction. It has to be. You're having sex with strippers, multiple strippers, multiple strippers, multiple strippers, and you try to have sex with your wife's friend. The girl stopped talking to the wife. Probably she felt like, well, if I tell my friend, she ain't gonna believe me. So, and that's just sad. I can only imagine how the wife feels. Like, damn, I don't have my friend no more. Because, you know, as a woman, especially when you are I wouldn't consider myself a quiet woman, but I'm very selective on who I'm close to, right? I can count on one hand how many people I've been close to in my entire life, right? So if I ever found out that somebody I was close to and then my husband tried to sleep with them, I'm done. Like, there's no forgiveness for that, because I don't get close to people. You see, we have a good friendship going and you trying to fuck, something is fucking wrong with him. Like, something has to be wrong with you, because why would you want to ruin a sisterhood? That's jealousy. You're jealous of the friendship. You don't want to really sleep with the friend. You just want to make sure that they're not friends anymore. That's demonic and evil. That's devilish. That's what, you know, that's on some Color Purple stuff. Like, you know, remember in Color Purple, he lied, right? He lied, and so he separated the sisters, and the sisters didn't see each other for years, and she kept mailing, and she didn't even know that her sister was mailing her, because he was jealous of the sisterhood, because he knew that the sister was a positive person in her life. See, And when a man tries to do that, it's nothing but the devil. Like, why would your man care about your friends, your positive friendships? Not all friendships are positive, you know, but you have a really good friend and your man is trying to mess that up. That's why I said I hope and pray to get therapy, because there's something really wrong with him. Something really demonic, something really devilish is wrong with that man. And then he's having sex with strippers. Strippers, not stripper. Strippers. I was mortified. Watch. I felt embarrassed for Shorty. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm like, oh my gosh. That was a good docuseries. Like, double thumbs up for Ashley Madison. Then there was another case that was really sad. The guy, the job found out that he was on the site. They fired him, and then he committed suicide. Because, again, he was a part of the church. He didn't want the church to find out. This shit is really, like, damn. Like, and I couldn't help but feel bad, because it's like, damn. And then the wife, she was like, she doesn't blame the site. She blames him. And that takes a lot of maturity, because, you know, most people, they would be like, oh, my husband killed himself. It's the site's fault. She's like, no, it was him. He had his own demons that no one understood, not even me. You know, he had some things that he was battling, and that's what he chose to do. He chose to take his life because he lost his job, and he knew it was only a matter of time before the church would find out. So he chose to kill himself. You know, and it's just sad. You know, it's like one of those, you know. But check it out. Ashley Madison. I never heard of the site until tonight. And I'm like, what? And then another one is 7 and Occult. So this one is so good, because it's like a lot of the things that they were saying was so relatable. And I just wanted to briefly say, an occult is anything. I don't care if it's this was a Christian church with an Asian pastor, but I don't care if it's Christian, Allah, whatever. Anytime when you're being separated from your family or the things that you love, it's an occult, period. I think I told y'all back in the days, in the 70s, they were telling people that they couldn't wear pants. My mom wasn't allowed to go to prom. They weren't allowed to wear makeup or wigs. You couldn't wear the color red. Couldn't wear a skirt above your shin. There's a lot of restrictions. That's an occult, because they're literally controlling you. And one thing that the lady said on the docuseries, she said that just because someone joins an occult and that occult takes over somebody's life, it doesn't make it illegal. And it should be illegal. I feel like anytime you join an institution, and let's say you make $30,000 a year, right? You should not be giving this organization more than $2,000 a year. If you're giving more than $2,000 more than that a year, it should be illegal. It should. Because why is it that Cleo went to jail for being a fake psychic, but these pastors are not going to jail for being a fake pastor? Let that marinate. Comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me how y'all feel. What is y'all opinion? Should fake pastors go to jail like Cleo? I don't feel like Cleo should have went to jail. That's a movie I didn't see yet. I don't have the Lifetime subscription. But yeah, I don't understand how Cleo ended up in jail, and you have all these fake pastors that, oh, send $20 and we'll send you some healing oil and you'll get healed. You know how many people were told to stop taking meds and they died? Those pastors need to be in jail. because these people have faith in them. They spend their money, and what happens? Some of them end up dead. So at that point, yes, they need to be in jail. Just like Cleo went to jail, they need to be in jail too. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think about the fake pastor cult/cult? What do y'all think about sites like Ashley Madison? I'm pretty sure that's not the only site for people who want to have affairs. What do y'all think about the couple who he tried to get with her friend? What would you do as a wife, girlfriend, if your man tried to get with your friend? I would beat the shit. Like, I would end up on Snap. I would. Because it's just the audacity. Like, why my friend of all the pussy in the world? Why you couldn't get somebody at work? Why you couldn't get somebody like somebody else? And for me personally, it's not the cheating. Like, most women, we don't care about that. It's just the respect. Like, you're having sex with people that don't even like you. Strippers, you are a customer. That's all you are to them. That's it. And you're spending money, man. We got kids, bro. Mortgage to pay. Like, that will piss me off so bad. Strippers, and then you try to get my friend who doesn't talk to me anymore because of you. She good, because I would have killed him. I would have killed him. I would have chopped his body up. I would have severed his head. I would have chopped his balls off. Yeah, I would have. And I'm not a violent person, but I would have beat him. I would have beat my friend. You try to get with my friend? I don't call a lot of people my friends. I don't. I have a lot of associates. I have a lot of associates. Some of them don't even know they my associates. But I don't get close to hoes. I just don't, right? So somebody who I call my friend, and you know that this is my friend, and you try to sleep with her. Now, if you try to sleep with my associate, but my friend, somebody I call my friend. Right now, I have one close friend. Everybody else is an associate. So, no, she's off limits. Like, no. Comment, like, and subscribe. Ashley Madison, 7M. Watch that on Netflix.